Hi everyone, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new. My name is Charlotte, and we have 9 hours of cleaning motivation packed into about 43 minutes of this week's weekend reset. We have baking, laundry, cleaning, yard work, and of course deep cleaning. This week I'm starting out with the deep cleaning of the master bathroom, and then I literally get elbow deep in toilet water in the guest bathroom. I hope this video gives you motivation to get up and tackle your to-do list today. Thank you for clicking on this video and joining me today. With any of my deep cleans, I always start off at the top and work my way down. So I started off with my Swiffer, and I went through and dusted along the corner of where the ceiling meets the walls and made sure I got any dust webs or spider webs off of that area. I also went into the light fixtures. I have canned lights that are above the countertop, so I cleaned those out, and then I also dusted the walls as well. And then I dusted the mirror and then cleaned the mirror with a window cleaner. And now I'm cleaning off the countertop and the vanity, that's what it's called. And it's just giving it a good wipe down. I do have 4 cats, and there was a uncovered litter box in here, and sometimes cats get a little crazy when they're in the litter box. So it was definitely time. I now have a covered litter box, so we are eliminating a lot of the extra litter that attaches to walls. So that's what we're doing. I will not be cleaning the shower because I ended up going into the shower to take a shower, and I did a deep clean of the, not a deep clean, but I cleaned the shower. I have a scrub brush that has where you can put soap in the handle. I have a mixture of vinegar and Dawn dish soap in the handle, and I just, as I was waiting for the conditioner in my hair to set and everything, I just went ahead and scrubbed all the walls. I have ordered a new cleaning product that I'm going to try because the countertop and my shower stall are both cultured marble, and I've now realized that I've been using some of the wrong products on the cultured marble. So I have ordered some polish to see if I can get some of the scratches that are in the cultured marble removed and all of that. So, and my bathroom has carpet on the floor. I am currently renting this house from my mom. We have a rent-to-own type of plan, and pretty soon we hope to be basically selling the house, going through the process of actually making me the owner of the house. And once that happens, the first room that the carpet is getting removed in are the bathrooms. So, and then the next room will be by the front door because I'm tired of stepping on the stupid tack strip, the nails in the tack strip. So yes, so I am looking forward to the day where I can actually start removing the carpet and bringing you guys along on that journey as I start ripping up carpet and trying to seal the floors, because I'll have concrete floors until I can actually afford. I want to get luxury vinyl plank on the floor because with 4 cats, it's just better to have either sealed concrete or vinyl. I don't want tile, and I don't necessarily want concrete for a long time because that really starts to hurt your back and feet and everything. So we are doing a slow vacuum on the floor, and I basically was showing you how fast I'm actually going when I slow vacuum, and I picked up a lot of debris from both of the master bathroom and the guest bathroom, and now we are showing the stains in the guest bathroom toilet. And let's just say the toilet, I clean it weekly or twice weekly, and it looks that bad by the end of the week. So I'm trying to figure out what needs to be done, but until I probably have to replace the flapper with something new, I am just going to continue cleaning it, and going from there, I just need to make it to the hardware store to get a new flapper, I think. So, but let's go ahead and get on to more cleaning motivation. And warning, skip if you don't want to see people with bare hands into toilets.
chance to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive, always there in my mind. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm a rolling stone tonight, never to be settled. Though I know I can't deny your eyes, I've got this inner battle. I don't know how to act. I ain't a person who understands the commitments of a romance, but somehow I need you close. I'll go wherever you go. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm done with searching for the truth somewhere else when I just want you.
For those of you who are new, my name is Charlotte and I live in the Houston area. I have a regular job outside of YouTube and it is just me and my cats around to get up and tackle all of the household and yard work chores on a weekly basis. I encourage you to subscribe and hit the notification bell to join me weekly for weekly reset clean with me's and any other lifestyle videos I do post. I want to thank all of my returning viewers and subscribers. I am truly grateful for your continuing support for every video that I do post. I'm not the best at responding to comments. I'm trying to get better, but I do read them and I am very appreciative of all the comments and all the support from all of you. Thank you again.
Reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. Sink to the deep end, hurt and defeated. Thought I could do this, laugh through the sadness. Don't know how I ended up, ended up so lost. Sink to the deep end, hurt and defeated. Too little and too late. Cast shadows in my face. Too little and too late. Cast shadows cross my face. Too little and too late. Cast shadows in my face. Too little and too late. Cast shadows cross my face.
And I decided not to show the venting in this part of the video just because no one needs to hear me venting about traffic after coming home from the grocery store and driving past the high school. I don't understand it, but we won't go into it. It was traffic. Let's just put it that way. So we are going to go ahead and move out and do yard work. Most of the bathroom cleaning and that little bit of laundry motivation was filmed on Friday. I'm very thankful to have a job to where I have every other Friday off, and that allows me to be able to get up and get things done, and it did allow me to catch up on cleaning and yard work from the previous week, because the previous week I just did not feel like doing a lot of stuff. So if you watch my previous clean with me video, you saw that I did stuff, but it wasn't cleaning. I put furniture together. I did other things. So now I'm trying to catch up, and I'm having to mow the yard, and I only did the front yard, and it was kind of a halfway doing the yard. It's basically, I just needed to mow the yard because the grass was high. It had been 2 weeks since I had mowed the yard, and we've actually had some rain here in Houston, which is a great thing. I'm not complaining about the rain because almost 3 months without rain. It's having rain, and a lot of rain is quite nice. So it had rained on Friday afternoon, and as I'm mowing the grass was actually sticking to the like where the blade is at, so I was having to sweep it out, and because I was seeing either steam or smoke coming from my lawnmower, which is not normal, so I was trying to clean it out and at least just get the front yard mowed, because I have a homeowners association, and those of you that have them understand why I'm trying to get out there and mow the yard. But as I was doing this, the trash people came over, and thankfully they took my old computer chair that I attempted to throw out the week before. So now I'm just collecting everything and moving on inside the house. I finished the front yard in I think about 45 minutes to an hour. And then I came in and took a shower, and I had ordered some stuff from Target. So I had gone to Target to pick up some stuff. And then I am now back here in the afternoon to clean the house and get it reset. I actually got tired at some point after I got done with the front part of the house, and you'll see as I'm cleaning, you'll see the sweat stains start showing up on my back. I was getting hot, and I wanted to be done for the day. After mowing the yard, going out in public, I'm not a people person. I peopled enough, and I wanted to be home and not doing anything. So I was basically got around to the front part of the house and did the living room, and then I came back on Sunday and tackled the rest of the cleaning, including I made some pumpkin gingerbread that you'll see later in the video.
Push me away, let me know if we'll be okay. 'Cause I can't stand another moment of you playing with my mind. I'm so tired of never knowing, so spell it out. 'Cause I won't stay awake till morning, I won't stay another night. If you're feeling something for me, say it now. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. 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 I've been patient with your love. Sometimes you don't show it enough. And I
And those of you that have been here know I always have a sink full of dishes. Is it a surprise that I have another sink full of dishes? It's not to me. I think I've just come to the point that I'm going to have to accept that I will always have a sink full of dishes, because I just have lazy days, and then I have to catch up, and that's where I am doing these cleanings so that way I can catch up on the dishes. And I did a lot of dishes this week as well. So you'll see that throughout this entire video, especially after I did this, and then I baked. I got some new kind of like, I guess you would call it Tupperware, but it's not Tupperware. It's glass bowls and lids, so that way I can get rid of some of the ones that I have that are not sealing properly. So you'll see that here later on in the video when I get around to Sunday on doing all of that. But yes, so I'm just accepting the fact that I will always have a sink full of dishes, and I will always have content for you guys, at least, because I will always have that sink full of dishes, as I'm laughing at myself because it's true. But a little bit more about me for those of you that are new. I am currently learning Korean. People ask me why Korean of all the languages, and it's mainly because I watch a lot of Korean TV shows, and I was at the point where I was watching so much, and I literally just sat there for like 2 years. And if you hear a noise in the background, one of my cats has his little ping pong ball with little beads in it, and he's knocking it around the room. He got it out of the bathtub, so his favorite place. You'll see at the end of the video where they're playing with that ball in the tub. But the Korean TV shows, I literally sat around for like 2 years just doing nothing. I wasn't cleaning the house. I wasn't doing anything. I just was literally sitting there watching Korean TV shows nonstop, binge watching them. And I finally was like, you know what? I'm tired of sitting here just continuously watching TV shows. I want to be able to get up and do other things. And so then I started to do some more research and see where I could take affordable classes in Korean. And I was looking at, like Duolingo and all of that stuff. And thankfully, through the Korean consulate here in Houston, they have something that is through the Ministry of Education for South Korea. And they're affordable classes, and I absolutely love them. I am in currently the last level that they do offer. So after this, I will have to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to probably self-teach myself, and that's not always the best thing to do for myself, but that is why I am learning Korean. I also have 4 cats. I have a calico. She is 15 years old. Her name is Fifi. You'll see her later on in the video, most likely. And then you've probably already seen a couple of them, or maybe all 3 of them. I can't remember. But I have 3 2-year-old black male cats. Their names are Jack, Binks, and Sam. And they keep me going, those 3, and they keep Fifi young because she absolutely hates them. So that's a little bit about what goes on in this house with me and the 4 cats. It's just us, and between the 5 of us, we do some damage. I also have a couple outside cats that hang around, and when we were doing yard work, you saw Oreo, and she also was in the back window when we came back inside the house. She's also 2 years old, and she is a little tuxedo cat, and she prefers to stay outside, so that's why she stays outside. And she has 2 brothers. One is named Phantom, and the other one is Dollop. You see them every once in a while in videos as I go out to feed them, but Oreo is the one that stays around the house the most.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
Whenever I'm with you, I am alright. There's something about the way you make me feel inside. I'm counting down the days till we fly away.
So I have noticed my back has been hurting lately when I lay on the couch, so it's time to rotate the couch cushions. And basically what I do is I move the 4 cushions that are on the either side. I rotate them around clockwise on the couch, and then the one that's in the corner, I just kind of rotate it on itself. So the corner that was in the back corner underneath the cushions over by the light, I just pull that corner over towards the front corner where the cats are currently laying. And then my couch is from IKEA. It is, I think, the Upland. It was the Ektorp one a long time ago, but this one is actually an Upland one. And I personally prefer to have IKEA furniture, partly because with the cats, they are clawing up the furniture, so I'm able to replace the couch covers on a cheaper basis than having to reupholster an entire couch. And also, it's just I'm able to actually take the covers off and wash them and all of that type of stuff. And I'm having a little cleaning break to look at all the cuteness that is around me with these cats, and it's a constant basis with these 3 that they just are cute and everything. But here shortly we will be pulling up the baking part, and I am currently trying to pull up the recipe as I am vacuuming right now. But we will be here shortly with the pumpkin bread recipe, and I will walk you through it. Hopefully it won't be too quick, but yeah, I will walk you through it when we get there.
Yeah, you are the one who makes me feel as good as I do. Baby, I wanna still act like we are 22 right now. Just let go, lose control, play songs on the radio too loud. This could be magical.
We're going to go ahead and get started with the pumpkin gingerbread. It is Sunday morning, and I just felt like I wanted pumpkin gingerbread. So this is a full recipe. It makes 2 loaves of bread, And I'm currently washing out my 2 loaf pans, and one is a pan, one is an actual like glass pan. And I do that because my cabinets are kind of open to where bugs can crawl on your pots and pans if you don't use them. So it had been a while since I actually used them, so I needed to go ahead and wash them out. And then I grabbed some Crisco to grease the bottom and the sides of both of the pans. And now I'm looking at what ingredients I need. I'm pulling them all out, and I also pulled out the medium and the large mixing bowls. And I am currently trying to get my back stock of flour that is up high, and now I'm pulling out the spices. So I will be sharing you the recipe as I do them. So right now we are doing 3 cups of sugar into the bowl. And I'm currently using a 1/2 cup to measure, so it's taking more. And then now it is a cup of vegetable oil, 4 eggs, and then you will basically mix those together. You can use a hand mixer. I'm just using a whisk because I didn't want to pull up my hand mixer. And I then add in a can of pumpkin puree, and then I'm adding in 2 teaspoons of ginger, 1 teaspoon of ground allspice, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of ground cloves. And then I move that off to the side after mixing it, and I am getting my flour out. And you will see here where I've lost count of how many 1/2 cups of flour I put in, so I had to stop the video and go watch the video again to see how many I put in, and I needed to put 1 more 1/2 cup in. So it's 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Then add in 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and I just kind of used a salt shaker and put salt in, and then 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And then you mix that together, put it into the liquid mixture and mix it together, and then mixing. I came back, if you were doing this with a handheld mixer, you wouldn't have to do my step where I came back with a whisk, and I was trying to smooth out all of the clumpiness out of there. And then you pour it all into your greased pans. You preheat the oven to 350, and then you put them in for about an hour. If you're doing muffins, you bake them for 20 minutes. But I like loaves because I can freeze one of the loaves. And one of my pans is larger than the other one, so the glass pan actually was done in an hour and 5 minutes. And then the metal pan, it was an hour and 10 minutes. So I had to put them on for an extra 5 and 10 minutes. And you'll see as I pull them out, it's like I test them and they had to go back in. But that's what happened. It's the glass one was done in an hour and 5 minutes, and the metal pan was an hour and 10 minutes. And then I went and got mail because I saw that the postman delivered my Amazon Prime thing in the mailbox. And there's Fifi, and I end up moving her bowl because she's trying to eat, and then I'm trying to do stuff, and she doesn't like to eat when I'm doing things around, especially around the oven. But I am getting my gingerbread, and then I'm going to make some coffee and have some breakfast, and then I will come back in and start cleaning the kitchen again because it's a new day and I destroyed it by making pumpkin gingerbread.
You held me back when I tried to move on from your life, so you stole my life with clarity. So hold me back, now you're here, 'cause I'm mad, show no fear. Wanna let you know just how it felt. Oh no, 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 no. Don't you think we're good? There's no way we could be. No, oh no, 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 no. I know the way you look at me, I know it too well. Now I'm pulling
I want to check in with you guys. I know this video is a longer video, and I know last week's video I think was also a longer video than normal, but in this week's video I had so much stuff that I actually got done. I ended up cutting out a lot of blogging type stuff because that was just going to make the video so much longer. And I also cut out a Target haul as well, and a testing of something, the reason why I went to Target. So I think I'm going to do a separate video on that just so you can see what I did. But I wanted to just share with you guys everything that I actually did get done in this week, because the last week I just wasn't there. In my mind, I wasn't there. I just was just doing things to get by. And it's okay to have those weeks where you just do something to get by. But I wanted to get out of that funk in a way that I was in, and I've been trying to figure out what it was. And I think it was that I actually quit reading, and I was reading a book that I checked out from the library, but it was just, the chapters were so long, the story, it took so long to get into the story, and then my loan expired so it's like I'm not going to get the book again, because it was one that I wasn't there. I wasn't feeling the book, and so I was like, okay, let's find something else. So I checked out another book on Sunday from my library, and I it was an ebook that I checked out, and I, of course, went to look at my Kindle, and the battery on the Kindle was dead, so I had to charge the battery. So I'm sitting there going, what am I going to do? I really want to read. I feel like I need to read. I feel much better when I actually spend some time reading every single day. And so my mom, a couple weeks back, had given me a book that she had actually purchased, and I got her hooked on this author. So the author is Janet Ivanovich, and she wrote the whole Stephanie Plum series, which that's the series I got my mom hooked in. And I absolutely love her writing. All of her characters are hysterical. The situations they get themselves into, it's just, you can just picture everything going on, and you're just laughing out loud while you're reading these books, and they make you feel so good, even though that's, some romance, there's a mystery that has to be solved, and I like that kind of mix. You also kind of it gets you out of your own life, and that it's escapism pretty much. That's why I like watching Korean dramas. It's also why I like reading fiction books and fantasy books, because they get you out of your daily life and put you somewhere else. But I was like, okay, let me try reading this book. And it was probably about chapter 2 or 3 where I was already hooked into the book. And I read, by the time I got to making the pumpkin gingerbread, I think I was already almost I was a third of the way through the book already. And then by the end of the day, it was probably about 10 o'clock at night, I finished the book. So all the cleaning that you're seeing right here, all of that, I was like, okay, I need to stop reading. I need to get the house clean. I need to finish this, and then I will come back and reward myself by reading the rest of the book. And I literally finished 297 pages worth of a book in one day, and less than 24 hours. I started at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning and finished at 10 o'clock at night. It has been a very long time since I've finished a book in it wasn't one sitting, but it was in one day. And I feel, after doing that, it's like, I feel like I've accomplished something. I finished a book in an entire day. And that just makes me feel better, because I was able to escape, but I also was able to get a lot of things done on Sunday. And I was able to spend, after I was done cleaning, spend the rest of the day just relaxing and enjoying the book, knowing that I didn't have anything else to do for the rest of the day but to sit there in my reading chair and read the book. And I suggest, if you are in that type of funk or something, find something that you truly enjoy, something that truly makes you happy. If it's exercising, if it's getting out for a walk, go out and do it. If it's spending some time with an animal, or going to volunteer and do something, whatever it is that makes you happy, find that thing and try to add it into your daily life. Add it into as a daily habit, because I've noticed that if I sit down and read at least a chapter a day, 15 minutes to, 15 minutes to however long I have that day to read, if I at least get that 15 minutes in, I feel so much better about myself, about, just doing something, being able to escape for a little bit. And, I love reading. I was never a reader when I was a kid, but I just love reading now. So strongly suggest get out there, do something, and just find something that makes you happy, because we all need some happiness in our lives these days.
Only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. Lonely, tired of always feeling so lonely, with nobody around to come and hold me. Gotta be someone who feels the same. 'Cause I've been all by myself, got nobody else to help ease my mind. I feel so lonely, so goddamn lonely. Can't be the only one. No, I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. I can't be the only one, only one, only one. 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 I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. 'Cause I've been all by myself, got nobody else to help ease my mind. I feel so lonely, so goddamn lonely. Can't be the only one. No, I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. I can't be the only one, only one, only one. 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 I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one.
And my two cats that like to play in the tub with their little ball, Sam was going crazy. Binks usually does go crazy, but here he's going to be a little like mellow and calm, which, he's allowed to do that. He was trying to pass the ball to Sam, but Sam just did not want to play with him. But I will be back next week, everybody. I hope this video brought you some great motivation to get up and get some things done around your house. And if you are not subscribed already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you are notified every single time I post a new video. I do post my cleaning videos on Saturday mornings, and I try to throw in a miscellaneous video every Wednesday. So please hit that notification bell so that way you are notified whenever I do post those videos. Thank you, everybody, and I will check back in with you guys next week. Have a great week, everybody.